Do you believe that your bank account is a reflection of the market, of luck, or of opportunities? And if I told you that it is, in truth, an almost perfect mirror of your inner self? The hard truth, whispered by giants like Earl Nightingale, is that your income level rarely exceeds your level of personal development. Before we unravel this deep connection, a simple gesture, like this video and subscribe. What we are about to explore can redefine your relationship with value and prosperity. Think of Earl Nightingale, a man who emerged from the shadows of the Great Depression, not with a treasure map, but with a master key, the understanding that we are what we think. He not only survived, he deciphered a fundamental code of human existence recorded in his celebrated The Strangest Secret. And what was that secret? That we become that in which we think most of the time. Simple, almost banal on the surface, but dive deep. Your income, Nightingale argued, is not a random prize. It is a direct consequence of the value that you deliver to the world. And the value that you deliver is inseparable from who you are. Your ability to solve problems, your creativity, your discipline, your emotional intelligence, your courage to take calculated risks. All of this emanates from your level of inner development. Imagine your mind as a garden. If you plant seeds of knowledge, water with constant practice, and fertilize with the search for self-knowledge, what do you expect to harvest? Exuberant flowers, tasty fruits, a garden that overflows with life. Now, if you neglect this inner garden, if you leave it at the mercy of the weeds of procrastination, of fear, and of self-sabotage, the harvest will be scarce, withered, perhaps even bitter. Nightingale invites us to look inwards, to cultivate this mental garden with the same dedication that a master gardener takes care of his most precious plants. And the reward? The reward is a life that flourishes in all areas, including, inevitably, the financial one. This idea resonates with the millenary wisdom of philosophers like Seneca, who already alerted us about the importance of cultivating inner virtue as the true treasure. For Seneca, material wealth was just an external accessory, while the wealth of the soul, the development of character, was the supreme good. In modern psychology, Carl Jung gifted us with the concept of individuation, the journey of becoming complete human beings, integrating our shadows and our light. This journey of individuation is intrinsically linked to our personal development. The more we know ourselves, the more we heal our emotional wounds, the more we expand our consciousness, the more value we are able to generate and share with the world. It is as if, by becoming more complete, our capacity to positively impact the world also expanded exponentially. Think of people that you admire, those that seem to have a natural magnetism, that attract opportunities and prosperity. Observe them with attention. You will notice that behind the apparent success, there is a solid foundation of self-confidence, resilience, and an insatiable thirst to learn and grow. They were not born ready. They became who they are through a continuous process of personal development, often facing challenges and overcoming obstacles that strengthened and refined them. We live in an era obsessed with shortcuts, with magic formulas for quick enrichment, for external signs of success. We pursue the to have before cultivating the to be. We seek to increase the bank account without expanding the mind, the character, the capacity to serve. It is a frenetic race in the void, where the noise of notifications stifles the silent voice of self-transformation. You feel this, don't you? The frustration of working hard and seeing the results stagnated. The uncomfortable feeling that something fundamental is missing, even when following all the rules. Perhaps you compare yourself, feel envy or a silent impotence before the circumstances. This struggle is not only yours, it is the echo of a deep disconnection between the potential that resides in you and the value that you manage to manifest in the world. It is like trying to build a skyscraper on quicksand. You can even strive, use the most modern construction techniques, but without a solid foundation, the structure inevitably will crumble. And this foundation, in the context of prosperity and lasting success, is your personal development. Society sells us the illusion that success is a destination to be reached, a final point in the journey. But the truth is that success, in its deepest essence, is a continuous journey of growth, of expansion, of self-discovery. It is a dynamic process in constant evolution that challenges us to leave our comfort zone, to embrace vulnerability, to learn from our mistakes, and to become increasingly better versions of ourselves. This incessant search for shortcuts, for quick and easy solutions, often takes us away from the true path of prosperity, which is the path of self-development. Imagine the difference between a bamboo and a pine tree. The pine tree grows quickly, flaunting its height and imposingness in a short time. The bamboo, on the other hand, spends years strengthening its roots under the earth, almost invisible to the eyes. But when it finally emerges, it grows with an incomparable strength and flexibility, resisting storms and strong winds that would knock down the most robust pine tree. Our personal development is like the growth of the bamboo. It may seem slow, sometimes imperceptible, but each book we read, each course we take, each challenging conversation we face, each obstacle we overcome is strengthening our roots, building a solid foundation for our future success. But here resides the turning point, the liberating epiphany. The key is not in fighting more against the exterior world, but in cultivating with more intensity your interior world. Income is not the primary goal, it is a byproduct of your growth. When you dedicate yourself to expanding your consciousness, to improving your skills, to healing your internal wounds, to understanding your Jungian shadows, to strengthening your character, you naturally become more valuable. Not only for the market, but for life. The choice, then, is not between careers or amazing investments. The authentic choice is, are you going to invest in your being? Are you going to dedicate time and energy to become the person capable of creating the value that you want to see reflected in your life, including financially? Reading that challenging book, taking that course that scares you, facing that difficult conversation, meditating on your deepest fears and desires. These are the true levers of prosperity. Think of neuroplasticity, the incredible capacity of our brain to remodel itself, to create new neural connections throughout life. This means that you are not stuck to a predetermined destiny, to a fixed set of skills or limitations. You have the power to reprogram your mind, to learn new skills, to develop new perspectives, to transform yourself into the person that you want to be. Each time that you challenge yourself to learn something new, to leave your comfort zone, you are exercising your brain, strengthening your capacity to grow and evolve. It is like going to the gym to strengthen your physical muscles. Personal development is the gym of the mind and soul, and the results are equally transformative. By doing this, something magical happens. You stop chasing money and start attracting it, because you have become a magnet of value. Your confidence increases, not by arrogance but by real competence. Your relationships deepen because you become more present and authentic. The prosperity that flourishes is not only material, it is integral, touching all areas of your existence. Therefore, the question that echoes is not, how can I earn more money, but rather, who do I need to become so that abundance is a natural consequence of my existence? Reflect on this. And if this message resonated, share this video with someone who also seeks to grow and leave your comment below. Your journey of development is the greatest adventure of all. And now, stop for a moment and ask yourself, what small step can you take today towards your personal development? Which book can you start to read? Which online course can you research? Which difficult conversation can you initiate? Remember, each step, however small it may be, is an investment in your future, in your integral prosperity. And if you liked this video, if it inspired you in some way, leave your like, share with your friends, and subscribe to the channel to not miss the next contents that will help you to tread this journey of self-discovery and growth.